It just worries me that unless you can demonstrate absolutely conclusively what this will bring to the national economy over this massive timescale, when the business case is apparently quite weak, then I think you're going to stay on red.
Well, just to be clear, we don't think the business case is weak.
So the benefit-cost ratio of HS2 matters to you?
Of course it does.
Accepting that there are some things which are difficult to quantify.
Of course it matters to us.
Okay.
It is part of the wider story, the wider picture of the business case.
It's the key determining issue?
No, the department's got a very clear methodology in which it says that the business case for a project has got to rest on a number of different pillars, of which the benefit-cost ratio is a key input into one, but it's not the only one.
And at what point does the benefit-cost ratio demonstrate that it's poor value for money? At what point? What sort of ratio are you looking at?
We've got
what are you looking for?
Well, what I would say about that is that we have, I think, a very sophisticated methodology in the department about looking at benefit-cost ratios.
Just very briefly.
If the benefit-cost, we give projects different sorts of labels, and we say that if a project has a benefit-cost ratio of under 1, it's likely to be poor value for money. 1 to 1.5 low, 1.5 and above is.
So what are you looking for? Above 1.5?
The benefit-cost ratio, though, is only one element in the value for money judgment.
I'm just trying to I accept that. Are you looking above 1.5?
Well, we want the benefit-cost ratio, obviously, to be as high as possible, consistent with doing a very robust,
and
impartial
just a bit of
analysis
yes and no,
of the
and then
project.
I'll get everybody else in. Yes, you're going to look at the OBR's most recent growth projections in determining that. Okay.
And I think the thing just to stress on that to the committee is the benefit-cost ratios already on High Speed 2 have dropped for the Birmingham connection, the first bit of it, down to 1.2 without the wider economic benefits and 1.5 with.
As rail projects go, a BCR of 2.6 is quite reasonable. If it were to fall much below 1.5, I would certainly be putting it under some very close scrutiny.